solution to making higher notes more powerful isn't always to add more chest voice and make it more belty and heavier. Sometimes that means making your head voice much stronger. So today we're going to look at an exercise that's going to help you strengthen your head voice so that you can bring more balance into your registers to get the power all the way up to the super duper high notes. Hey singers, it's Lara from VoxTape Studios, an online studio where we help transform shy and aspiring singers into confident and authentic artists. Maybe you've heard vocal coaches here on YouTube, or maybe in a private lesson even, talk about how important the mixed voice is to help get more power up into those higher notes. And yes, that is absolutely true. But here's what we need to understand. The mixed voice is a blend of the chest voice and the head voice. You cannot blend things together when you don't have two things to blend together if you're only working with one ingredient, right? I always use this analogy to explain it just a little bit better. So imagine your chest voice is the color blue and your head voice is the color yellow. What color do you get when you mix the two together? You get green, right? So that's your mixed voice. Your mixed voice is green. It's a blend between blue and yellow. It's a blend between chest voice and head voice. That also means that all shades of green, whether it's really dark or really light or somewhere in between, is all mixed voice, right? It's just not just one shade of green, but it's all shades of green that are between blue and yellow. Now here's when we start running into an issue. What if you have a very underdeveloped head voice? That means you don't have a lot of yellow to use in your mix. That means you can only get a really, really, really dark green, right? Or then you flip to yellow and there's no like lighter shades of green. There's no transition there. It's an abrupt transition rather, right? Or maybe you have an underdeveloped chest voice. And so it's either like just, super blue, and then whoop, it switches up to a very light green or almost yellow. We need to have the chest voice and the head voice both well developed so that we can mix them together to get a beautiful green, right? So today's exercise is not a mixed voice exercise. Today's exercise is a head voice exercise so that you can have enough yellow to blend together with your blue to get all different shades of green. Yes? Makes sense? Okay, awesome. When I was looking for a song to use to strengthen your head voice and make it really dominant and powerful, I of course had to choose Staying Alive, Staying Alive. So I chose that song by the Bee Gees, Staying Alive, to create a pop song exercise for you to strengthen your head voice. So let's have a look at how it goes. So here, throughout the whole exercise, actually, we're going to be very annoying sounding. That ay, and not ay. So keep everything very bright, but still up in the head voice. I'm just trying to stay alive. Same thing here. I know it sounds annoying, but that's what it's supposed to sound like to get that power up there. Okay, we're adding a little bit of twang up into the head voice register to get the brightness and the power. The ha-ha-has are from the actual song. Make sure you're feeling that bounce here in your core. Ha, staying alive. And then the ow! Make it as annoying sounding, as bright sounding, as much like a cry, like wow, like a baby's cry, as you can, right? That's how we're gonna get the power up there. Otherwise, it's just, oh! Not that there's anything wrong with that, but we wanna get to that kind of sound, okay? At the end of the day, this is not necessarily how you're gonna sing a song, and like an entire song with this very bright tone. That might be a little bit much, but we always want to overcorrect and then meet in the middle somewhere, okay? So we're gonna go into one extreme so that you can then play around with how much of that brightness and that power up in the head voice do you actually want to use. All right, let's do the whole exercise, and don't forget to move at the same time while you're doing the exercise because it's fun and it helps you release tension. All right, let's go. I ain't got no time to talk. I'm just trying to stay alive. Staying alive. Oh, I ain't got no time to talk. I'm just trying to stay alive. Staying alive. Oh, I ain't got no time to talk. throat? Were you able to keep that bright, annoying sound going without feeling like, oh, you're really straining your throat, right? Because we don't want that. That ain't good. No. Should feel nice and effortless in your throat. The brightness all comes from right here in your mouth, okay? Like I said before, this is not necessarily how you're gonna sing a song, like through the entire song. Might start sounding a little bit annoying pretty quickly, right? But again, this is just a tool so that we can figure out how much of that brightness do we want to use. And also it helps to strengthen the head voice so that we have more yellow that we can then blend with the blue, with the chest voice, to have a beautiful mix, right? In all shades of green, not just one. What we're doing with these pop song exercises is help you create options. Do you want to sing it in a bright head voice, or do you want to sing it in a belty chest voice? Maybe you want to add a riff on a note or some vibrato. It's all about having options. But then at the end of the day, what matters is what you do with those options. And that's your artistic freedom and expression. That's really, really, really important. If you want to learn more about what it takes to become an artist, I highly recommend that you check out my free mini course for aspiring artists in the description below. Check out these videos next for some more vocal exercises, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you did indeed enjoy this exercise. Thank you so much for singing with me, and I'll see you next time.